I've never had a technical problem in a game. Well, I don't even know how long. It's probably been over a decade. That's not what I'm saying. That's what some of you are saying. I've seen the comments, and I'm laughing because I don't know whether to believe you or whether it's just like a joke or whatever, but I don't know how that's possible. I don't know maybe your system configuration. I don't know how old the games that you are playing. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. But I would like to know how many out there have never, ever, ever, ever have had a problem either launching a game or a game crashing. How many out there? I have been in this industry for decades, forever. I've built systems from the ground up many, many, many times. You know, it's a miracle, to be honest, coming from a DOS environment and Commodore 64 and Pong. You know, I go way back. So it's a miracle because I've come from the ground up. I find it still like amazing that it all works, and it works as well as it does. I've had all kinds of technical problems, of course, in games over the years. I'm finding, though, the newer games have more issues than the older ones, and that could probably be due to, you know, the sophisticated gaming engines and all the rest of it, as opposed to some of the older, not so sophisticated gaming engines, although at the time they were pretty darn sophisticated. I have generally found that the newer the game is, so 2018 onwards, the newer the engine is, and the higher end hardware you have, and the more eye candy you have installed in the game, the more technical problems you will have. And that could be part and parcel, maybe, where I'm coming from in a sense. I have a high-end system, no bottlenecks, all the software is updated, all the firmware is updated, the BIOS is updated, everything is updated, everything is brand new. That could also be part and parcel of the problem as well, I suppose. Sometimes you update things and it breaks things, right? But I'll use this game as an example. So I didn't think I would like this game, but some games I don't think I will like. I will try anyway, and I do end up loving them. Now, this one I tried, it wouldn't launch. I fixed that problem. It launched, and then it crashed, and I got into playing it for, 10 or 15, 20 minutes or half an hour or so, and I didn't like it. So, really no loss for me, but still, this is a game, for example, for me at least, it wouldn't launch, it launched, and then it crashed, and I'm like, that's enough of that, so I gave up on it completely. But, yeah, I mean, you can see if you buy this game, for example, for, what is it, $80? Yeah, $80 Canadian. If you buy this game for this much and, you maybe sit on it for a few months and you can't get a refund and you try it and it won't launch, or it will launch and then it crashes, and, it's very frustrating, right? So, yeah, but if you're out there and you've never had any problems whatsoever with launching games and games not crashing, that's just incredible. Absolutely, it's a miracle. I can't believe it. I'm still scratching my head going, what? You've never had a problem? Over the last decade with a game launching or having it crash? It's madness. So, and maybe you're not playing a lot of games, or maybe they are older games, or maybe your hardware is a little bit older, or I don't know what it is, or you play it on low or medium settings in the game. I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of like my experience anyway, seemingly that the newer games and the newer systems with high, the high settings or ultra settings is where you run into problems. And it's too bad because, if you're buying a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 computer system, to play games on primarily, you want to run the game at super high resolution, right? That's kind of how it was really meant to be played. That's why the settings are there in the first place. But a lot of times, I know most games actually, this is probably 99% of the games that I've played, I've had to lower a setting which I didn't want to lower in order for it to work properly. So, but yeah, I would like to hear your experiences on this, and be honest, right? I mean, there's no point in saying you've never had a problem if you've had problems. Just maybe you've forgotten. I don't know, but it seems unbelievable to me that if you're playing 10 or 15, 20 games a year, and maybe that's not the case. Maybe you're into some, online game and you're only playing that when you get a chance, and life is busy, and all the rest of it. I understand that. If that's the case, then maybe that's true, right? Maybe if you only played a few games in the last decade, then I can see where that might be the case. But yeah, that's about it for me. And this game, I mean, my recommendation would be not to get it. And this is from Bethesda Softworks. So you know, I don't know. I was hoping that this would be good. It would be something that I could maybe go through and play through and and it seemed a little different, but yeah, not for me, definitely. But yeah. Anyway, I'm Rodney Reynolds. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to subscribe, like, share, consider becoming a Patreon. You might also want to pick up, and unfortunately, the motherboard tray is not removable T-shirt, and I will see you in the next one.